Hello, good people. This is Sherry, owner and designer for Sharika Originals Handcrafted Gifts, where we create jewelry for those who are deliberately different. We also create YouTube tutorials to bring out your creative genius. Today, I'm going to do something a little bit different. I don't have a demonstration for you. I want to talk to you about some things that I wish that I had known, or that it would have been good to have known these things before I started my handcraft business. And I think in some other videos, I probably shared with you that the way that I started my business was I was really stressed at work and felt very unappreciated for the work that I was doing. And I wanted to get a promotion because that would have meant more money, more self-esteem and all of that. And that just didn't happen for me. And it turns out that because I was so stressed, I couldn't sleep. I got to the point where I couldn't sleep at night. And I started to make jewelry at night. And my people liked my designs. They started wanting to know where I got them from and would I make some for them. And it just started from there. And because my little jewelry business took off, and I had to sell it because I really didn't have a lot of money to put into supplies unless it, I was going to get a return on my investment. So that was my motivator for starting to sell my jewelry. And once I started doing that, I felt so great about how my business was going, and I forgot all about trying to get the promotion. And as things work out, because I let go of wanting that promotion so much, it came to me very easily. Because life works like that sometimes. But let me get into what I wish that I had known. One of the things that I wish that I had known earlier is that I personally don't enjoy making the same thing over and over again. And when you post items on Etsy and those places, in many instances, people want that particular thing. So I have learned to say that these are one of a kind, because I've wasted a lot of materials and just angst trying to recreate something. I just don't enjoy it, and it feels like work to me. So I wish I had known that early on. The second thing that I learned about myself that I wish I had known is that I do not like custom orders. People see your creativity and they say, oh, I want you to make something for me. I want you to make something to go with my blue dress for the ball next week or whatever. And I found that in many instances, my creative vision is different from the vision of the person who's asking for this custom thing. And so there have been times when I have created something that I thought was great, but the customer did not like it. So there I am, stuck with something that I wouldn't have made had it not been for this custom request. And that's another thing. If I would ever again accept a custom request, I would take payment in advance. That way, if you have some design differences, they have an investment already. So that was a good lesson for me to learn. Okay, third thing that I wished I had known is that there is a lot more admin work than you think about it. If you think about it, you have to take all the orders, pack everything, ship everything, respond to customer questions, and do all of that behind the scene work. You have to make sure that the website is working correctly, and that you have to put up your items on the website. So there is a lot more and more skills. There are more skills needed than just being able to design and create beautiful things. That is, if you are a one-person store, and most of us start out as just a one-person operation. We call it the chief the chief cook and bottle washer. Okay, Another thing that I learned is that being a creator and working however you work can be lonely. You know, you're working from home, or you're working in whatever space you have designated, and you kind of feel isolated. I found myself, late in the night working and working and working, and you don't really have anybody to take a look at this and say, hey, what do you think of these colors or whatever? It's just you. And some of us enjoy it. That I am an introvert, so I do enjoy my quiet time. I enjoy my alone time. But when you're a creator, sometimes you want to get a little tiny bit of feedback. All right, and then number 5. Again, it's you need to set up boundaries for your time, especially when you do, when you're getting a lot of work. When I put up a sale, I usually get lots of orders, and I'm really, really busy for that time. And so that's why I don't have I kind of measure, when I want to be really busy, and because I have lots of other things going in my life, and I'm just very, very busy. I don't even want to say all the things that I have going on, but I have to make sure that I set aside, time that I'm going to work in my business. For example, in general, when I start my day after I do all the things that I do in the morning to set the day, between 8 a.m. and 10 a.m. is when I have my time set aside to get my orders out. So by 10 a.m., whatever orders I have that came in, they need to be out. And they need to be out the day after they come in. I really believe in giving my customers the best service that I can. And for me, that means getting the order out quickly. Amazon has kind of spoiled us in that whenever I order something, I want it the next day. So I can't provide next day service, but I try to get the orders out as quickly as I can. And I so far that has been appreciated by my customers and subscribers. So let me know if you've experienced any of these things too. Let me know, what things do you wish you had known before you started your handmade jewelry business? I just really, really appreciate all of the people who watch my videos and who comment and who give thumbs up. I just really, really appreciate you. I am on a quest to get to 10,000 subscribers. So if you have not subscribed, I would love it if you would subscribe to my channel. Let me know what you would like to see me do. Sometimes I run out of ideas, in this one person operation, but I really do love putting up my videos. All right, good people, this is Sherry saying, as always, be blessed.